For the past 18 months, I've been playing basketball with my friends every single week, but I've never really shown how good or not good I am on stream, which started to raise some questions. I've done a few different basketball-themed things, like when I did the 1,000 3 points in a single day, but the conclusion was that, yeah, I have good stamina, but maybe I'm not the best at basketball. So I wanted to change that narrative. And to do so, I figured I'd run my own basketball tournament. Now, I'm not delusional. I know I'm not going to beat actual basketball players, but if I were to create a tournament with nothing but streamers, YouTubers, creators, maybe there's a chance I could show off how average I really am. And so that's how Ludwig's Basketball Jam, presented by AT&T, was born. And thank you to AT&T who gave me enough money to make it look really nice. The idea was simple. I would get 6 total captains who would each make a team of 4 to 5 players, and we would play 3-on-3 basketball until we find out who the best team is. For the captains, I decided to ask some of my friends who I know play basketball, like Point Crow, Maya, Adapt, Trevor, Ellum, and of course myself. For my team, I decided to go with my ride or dies, my boys who I play basketball with every week. So win or lose, didn't really matter, because I was doing it to hang out with my boys. Now, because there were 6 teams, we couldn't do a clean bracket. So the way it worked was there would be 2 groups of 3 teams, and the top 2 teams would move on to a final 4-person bracket, aka the last place team would be eliminated. So to make sure my team wouldn't be eliminated, I decided to put my team in the same group as Ellum. No shade to Ellum. He's just on a team with Fuzli, Saikuno, and Extra Emily, who have all never played the game of basketball before. So I figured it'd be a pretty easy win.
Saikuno has the ball.
Oh no,
Who's on
this
what
guy
to do with it? Does he shoot? Does he not? Fakes it.
So to make things a little bit more fair, I decided to give them the best player in the tournament, Ryan, a D3 college player who shows up to our weekly games. But last minute, Ellum told me he was adding a new player to his team, this guy named Sunkiss. He's an R&B artist, and I figured he wouldn't even be that good until we played him. And it turns out he is the reincarnation of Steph Curry.
No,
He's
he can
clean
ball.
with it.
If I'm stands, I might.
Big one.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Oh, nice. Nah, dude, he might be my favorite player. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Pretty ironic that Luka Doncic and Ludwig are friends.
Sunkist again.
So pretty quickly, we started to go down by 5 points, which is when my backup plan came into effect. You see, AT&T asked me if we could have a special inclusion for them at the event. You see, normally in basketball, whoever shoots and makes the last basket gets the ball again. However, if you're down by 5 points, just one time, the loser gets the ball. Not only that, they get a new ball, a special blue ball that will increase the points from 1 inside the arc to outside the arc to 2 inside the arc and 3 points outside the arc. You following me? Basically, after going down 0-5, I got possession of the ball, I made 1 3 outside the arc, and all of a sudden, it was a 5-3 game. Unfortunately, I ran out of stamina, and Sunkiss never missed a shot after that. So we eventually lost to their team 12-15, which meant there was only one more game that separated us and dead last at my own event. And it meant that we would have to beat FaZe Clan. But before that happened, a hero was emerging in the tournament, Maya Higa. You see, Maya was the shortest person at this event, standing at 5'4", which is not really a good thing to be at a basketball tournament. But what she did have was amazing handles, a great shot from deep, good chemistry and teamwork with the rest of her teammates. And slowly, every time she began to shoot the ball, a crowd would erupt into cheers as if she shot the game winner.
With a roll pass to Maya, and she went with the
and
again.
Count it.
Oh!
Okay, maybe this team is legit.
Oh my God.
Bear in mind, she was losing these games, but it didn't matter because she was putting on a show while doing it.
What a shot!
She's really her.
And if Maya Higa was the hero, the villain was FaZe Clan. The expectation going in is that they would be one of the best teams, and when they fill that expectation and add on a little bit of trash talk, it's easy to see why people didn't really want them to win. So when it came time for us to play them, we decided we would play hard. The issue is that they did the same. I should preface that when you play basketball at a park on the weekend, there's not a ref there to blow a whistle when you do a foul. So I learned just how often we really were committing fouls.
Doesn't get replays
Chris.
around here.
Aiden Butterfingers, they call him at the office.
He's mad at the refs.
The teammates just black everything else.
Hey, someone's it's good.
But yeah, that was crazy.
We're too old, but statistically,
Stripped over your lunch there. Adapt kind of open.
Adapt
Oh,
with another elbow.
shoot.
Aiden is down.
Damn, Aiden holding
I
his
think
nose.
Adapt has more elbows than points.
Talking
Post
about,
work. Oh, he's trying.
making
Oh, yeah.
$millions.
Oh, they're playing aggressive.
A lot of contact there.
And that level of physical contact and testosterone in a room can only lead to a tiny altercation.
Stands with a clutch rebound.
So, yeah,
Goes out of
now,
bounds.
Ooh, Stan's kind of snipping at Lacey there. Uh-oh.
if I'm...
Ooh, a bit of aggression on the court. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I like this.
I mean,
Get him!
I like when things get feisty. That's just basketball, everybody.
It's just basketball.
It's
how
just
we are.
basketball.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about basketball. Doesn't matter how chippy you get, the only way to settle it is by being good at the game. And one person stood out on FaZe Clan as the best, Macho.
Oh, my God. Get that out of here.
That was crazy.
Should join the lobby here in a second.
Macho with another one. They're letting him
Another.
get by. Do a piano lesson, and then a month later, never play piano again.
Oh, good three from Macho, man.
I'm wondering though, like, how do you decide who's a good first grade basketball player?
You know, a good training is
Ooh.
should,
Oh!
That was crazy.
So,
yo, I told you, once Macho starts cooking, it can get ugly.
right.
But
Okay.
given that you can't, now I have to see you walk into the bubble game.
Which I might just choke on it.
Macho
I'm gonna
with
be like-
another basket.
Macho's looking really good here. He's on fire.
Yeah, good fake. Good drive, pull up.
Oh my God, that was so clean.
I'm telling you.
So we eventually lost to FaZe, meaning that this entire experiment of seeing how good I am at basketball ended with my team getting last place. But hey, I scored 9 points. Not bad.
Like Kevin Durant, Space Jam with some weird looking kid.
Hey, Luddy!
And I didn't feel too bad that we got last place because the team that we tied with was actually Maya's team, who played amazing. And the two teams that we lost to were also the two teams that made it to the finals. Now, I had a rule that everybody on every team must play, but because Elam's team had such a high skill disparity, Fusli, Extra Emily, and Saikuno played for all of about 10 seconds before Ryan, Sunkiss, and Elam would go on the court to see if they could beat FaZe Clan. The issue is that meant they had no real sub they could go to for more than a couple of minutes. And so after a long, hard-fought battle, they ran out of stamina, and the winner was FaZe Clan, with the clear MVP being Macho. And as for me, you can make all the jokes you want, but this is my floor. I come back next year, a little stronger. Year after that, a little stronger. I'm like LeBron James, baby. I only get better in my 30s. And I promise you, I will win Ludwig's basketball jam. I don't know what year, I don't know who I'll invite to have to be able to beat them, but I will eventually win. But before I wrap up this video, I want to give a big thank you to AT&T. They are the only reason I'm able to make events like this happen. They keep me connected with my friends and you guys. So big shout out to them. And we have a lot more in store over the next couple of years. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. All right, see you later. Goodbye. Subscribe to IRC. Goodbye now.